Yo, what is up, my Shadow Army? So it is I, Shadow Critias, back again with another versus matchup video. So yes, today I bring you guys a redo or remake version of a matchup that I've done in the past, about 2 years ago, back in 2020, in September the 24th. And I do get a lot of comment about you guys talking about it to this day. And I've been thinking about it, so I decided to go ahead and make a redo version if my opinion has changed or not. So yeah, if you guys have not seen the original, go check that out. And also, there's some few things I want to say at the end of the video, so I just want to clarify that. So I want to get that out of the way, but I want to save it at the end of the video. Not only that, again, this is just my personal opinions on who I believe who would win for each of the characters, in my personal opinion. And I do not want to hear people bitch and complain. So yeah, without of the way, let's just go ahead and get into it. Akame was born on the place, well, unknown, and we honestly don't know about her parents, her biological, and all we know, the only family member that she had was her actual sister, Kurume, and both her and her sister were raised and been trained to become the deadly assassin until later on of the series, where she left her sister behind and joined her own path to be part of the member of the Night Raid to fight against the Empire. And she's actually, well, the main protagonist, well, the second main protagonist of Akame ga Kill series, and of course Akame ga Kill Zero manga series, and of course the sequel of, I hope I butchered this name right, Hainowa ga Crash. I think that's the name of the manga, which is the sequel after Akame ga Kill. And she became one of the most deadly assassin in the Akame ga Kill franchise, and also the last remaining of the member of the Night Raid. It depends on if you guys watch the anime, but in the manga, she's not the only one anymore. So there's that. And her age from Akame ga Kill Zero was 17, but in the actual series, she's actually 18. Her height is a 164, which is 5'4". Her weight is actually unknown, and no armor or anything that is attached to her or anything like that. The only weapon that she wields is the one-slice killer, Muramasa. Muramasa is the blade of the sword that can kill people with a one slice of poison each victim, and the poison will affect the human heart and actually will kill them slowly, painful death. But Akame does have a trump card for Muramasa, which is, well, if she sliced her hand and accept the responsibility of the soul that she killed by poisoning her victim, her ability has been increased. Basically, when the trump card has ended, she will have all, well, the fade red scar all over her body after using Muramasa's trump card. Not only that, her power and abilities is peak characteristics: superhuman strength, durability, speed, stamina, enhanced, high reflex, agility. She's a master swordsman, master hand-to-hand combat, and an expert of combat strategist. And sorry, and all that, she's also good at, like, when it comes to manipulation, like at empath, willpower, mind, and etc. When it comes to manipulation of any types of power. And also she actually has limited to poison. So basically, smoke toxic as before one hit kill. Basically, the only time she will use it, so basically she doesn't get affected by using the poison of Muramasa, because it will not affect the wielder. So that's the only reason. None of that. She has aura, which limited ability to sense other people's aura around her, and she does have a, basically bloodlust because she has been killed a lot of people, so she has a bunch of bloodlust on her belt, honestly. And she does have other equipment like, let me check if this thing keeps scrolling all the way me back up. Shit, where is it? Sorry about that. So basically, she's really skillful when it comes to hand-to-hand combat, and not only she has Muramasa, she has, what else she has? She has, Shingu, I think it's called Shingu, I think that's the name, and I'm not butchering other equipment that she has, so the only weapon she's been using the most is her sword, Muramasa, so that's her main weapon option that I'm going to use in this battle. All in all, she's more skillful as a fighter and not to be underestimated for when it comes to her abilities. Not only that, her trump card actually gives her more enhanced speed, strength, and durability, stamina, all that stuff because of her trump card. So there's that. Sorry, if I can stop fucking coughing for the next few damn minutes, this won't be an issue. But yeah, let's move on to our next companion, or well, opponent, I should say. My mistake. So I'm just gonna call her Seiya because I am not butchering the name again. So fuck that. I don't give a shit what y'all say. So Seiya is the main protagonist of the main series of Blood Sea, and she's a huntress, slayer, warrior, drifter, and she's a I can't even talk with this damn cough right now. She's a elder breed hybrid, aka human vampire hybrid. That's basically who she is, and that's we'll explain that in the end of the video because I get comments about one simple reason. And also she's innocent, she's kind and sweet, but when she gets into serious, she goes, well, basically ape shit. If you guys watch the series as a whole, and she's been raised and been trained to become a deadliest fighter, and she kills a bunch of demons to protect the lives of innocent. And of course, the only weapon that she has is, well, Incest Katana, which that's her mainly weapon that she have. And of course, her age is actually unknown, so we can tell that she's 17. And her real name is actually unknown, but her name is Seiya at this point, and her height is 5'7", which is 170. Her pound, her weight is 117. And she's also, like I said before, she's a maiden formerly, and she's a huntress and a slayer. And let me think. She has inhuman psychologically, and has strength, speed, agility, senses, what's that, butchering this name right? Self-regeneration, and healing, well, basically healing factor. And she also has a other ability which is called Berserker mode, which I didn't know that was on me. I guess she's go fully berserk when she her eyes turns a crimson red and she goes ape shit. I think that's basically what it is. And she's also feeding on others, increase Seiya's abilities to basically increase the level, honestly. She's the weapons master. She's an expert swordswoman and a close range combat. Basically, she's more a close range fighter obviously, because if you have the sword, you gotta be a close-range fighter, and then it's not a fucking surprise. So, she has fought tons of deadliest, well, monsters, like powerful ones. Even she took out a big, huge ass freaking demon-like monster in the movie, which is kind of shocking. Hell, someone she could fucking survive because, well, she is a elderly breed, vampire or hybrid. I mean, but I'm just gonna say humanoid vampire. So she has fought and slayed so many demons in her time here and there to order to protect lives of others. And she, when I mean she has a really that much healing factor, she does have a much healing factor. She's damn, hell, she could survive a gunshot right to her face, and it took her quite a while to heal that damn wound. She was out like fuck. And there's that. I think that's everything I need to say about her. I think that's everything that I need to bring up, because there's literally nothing else for me to go over about her as well. So that's basically it for her. And yeah, that's basically it. Now I'm going to get to my thoughts on who I believe actually would win. Both of them are almost similar because they both have similar abilities. They both, well, when it comes to human, since Akame is more of a human and Seiya is a half human, half vampire hybrid. So when it comes to the strength, speed, durability, agility, stamina, it's literally hard to say who will have the edge for this, because it is so close to this day. And not only that, I even asked, I'm not making this shit up, I literally asked a chat AI to give me a definitive answer on who would win between these two characters. And even the AI thing will be gruesome and brutal fight, because both of them are almost equal, honestly. But the fight will be insane. Some people say, oh, it's not a fair fight. Well, to me, I think it is. I don't give a shit. So if you don't like it, fuck you. But anyway, the fight, if I had to see this fight goes out, I could see this fight be like similar to Akame, I guess, against Esdeath, which I could see the fight almost be similar, but without, Esdeath using her time trump card or whatever. So the fight will be even close between who actually would win between these two characters. And in my last video, my original of this video, I did say that I thought Akame would win, until I got a lot of comments about some people say they got pissed about it, and which I will save my thoughts about the comments later. And not only that, about yesterday, I asked you guys on the community tab on who you guys actually will win the fight between these two characters, and over 63 votes that you guys voted, 35% of people voted for Akame, and 65% of people voted for Seiya, that she would win. Which is not surprising, because, like I said before, on my 2 years old video, I got a lot of comments about it, with bitching complaining about it. So, yeah, there's that. But the fight, it's hard to me to go over to details on who actually would win, but there's something I want to address. I got a comment that some people say that Seiya is immune to poison, and I did my research, and there was no research about anything that she's not immune or immune to any type of poison. So I used the chat AI to give me a definitive answer, and we honestly do not know. They never gave us actually confirm of any answer that she's immune to all types of poison. And the only answer it was that she may be and maybe not immune to some of the poison, because keep this in mind, Akame sword is basically a poison. So yeah, so we honestly do not know that the Muramasa poison could actually kill Seiya. And I might as well bring this up just for the fuck of it before I get my thoughts of who actually would win. I get so many fucking comments of y'all motherfuckers saying that Seiya does not have a heart. Which that fucking bullshit, because I trying to find my research and there was no research by saying that she does not have a heart. And I used again a chat AI to give me the definitive answer, and they gave me the answer that she does have a heart, because she's a vampire hybrid, not a pure blood vampire. If she was a pure blood vampire, she wouldn't have a heart. Period. Not only that, if she was a vampire, she wouldn't be immune to the sunlight. She would have died in the very first episode. Period. And you guys forgetting, there's our two characters that are immune to sunlight, and they both are hybrid vampire. And these two vampire hybrids are Blade from Marvel and Selene from the Underworld. They both are vampire human hybrids, and they still have a human heart. So if them two are human vampire hybrid, so does Seiya. So she is a human vampire hybrid. What do you think they call her? That she's a Elder Bryn hybrid, aka human vampire hybrid. So she does have a heart, and she still could get effect to a poison. We honestly do not know what type of poison. Not only that, she cannot be killed any type of weapon that could kill pure blood vampire. So there's that. She still can die as a human, but yeah, she survived getting a gunshot in the head, and that took her a while to heal. I mean, if you freaking decapitated her, yeah, she could die instantly, or ripped her in half, or split her in half. She could die right there and then. But I just want to clear that shit out, because I don't want to hear people say, oh, she does not have a heart. Okay, do your fucking research about vampires and vampire hybrid. Tell me the difference. Because vampire hybrids still have a heart. Vampires, pure blood, do not have a fucking heart. So do your fucking research. But anyway, to see how this fight goes, I can see both of them will fight to the death. And I would say when they both get really tired and use their trump card and berserker mode, I can see both of them go down at the count. That Seiya gets poisoned and she will be out of commission, and after she killed Akame, with Muramasa poison her as well. So I can see that Akame will die, and Seiya, like a night or a few nights that she wakes up, that Akame is dead and her sword is broken, and she will take Muramasa as her new weapon and claims it of her home. So thus I declare Seiya, the vampire human hybrid, the huntress, the slayer, the warrior, the drifter, the former maiden, the winner. Well guys, that's my personal opinion about who I believe will actually win. And yes, my opinion has changed, that I believe that she would win. At first, I thought Akame would win as well. But in my original, I did say either one of them could win. I could see either one of them, because this is a close fight. And I still, to this day, that Seiya does have a human heart. And if you guys don't believe me, again, do your fucking research when it comes to vampires and human vampire hybrids. If you guys want to be a total dick about it, you guys could go fuck yourself, because I don't want to hear you guys bullshit. Again, my opinions have changed, so that's the reason why I decided to make this video, if my opinion has changed or not. But I digress. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Links to my other channels, my social media will be down below in the description box. You guys know the drill. Again, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Kneel before shot of Critias. I'll see you guys later.